Hi, it's Katie, and today I'm going to be doing my July wrap up and August TBR. In July, I read 9 books, so let's just get into what I read last month. The first book I read was for review, and that is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. It's already out, it's amazing. Please go pick it up. I rated this one 5 out of 5 stars. It's such a good book. It's a fantasy about a girl that is set to be married and she doesn't want to get married, so she runs away, and two men are sent after her. One of them is the prince she was supposed to marry, and the other one is the assassin that's sent to kill her. And you don't know which is which, and it's awesome. So check that one out. The second book I read was Now and Forever by Suzanne Colasanti, and I was rather disappointed with this book. It sounds really good. It's about a girl who's dating this boy, and then the boy becomes famous, and a famous rock star, that is. And it sounds really good, but I was so disappointed. The girl was driving me crazy, and their relationship was not healthy, and I just couldn't get into this book. I gave this one a 1.5 out of 5. It just wasn't for me. And then the next book I read is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I gave Jane Eyre 5 out of 5 stars. Of course, it was amazing. The next book I read was for the Booktubeathon, and it was Saga Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples, and this graphic novel rather, is amazing. Such a good series. I'm sure you guys have heard tons about it, so I'm not going to say too much, but I look forward to continuing this series. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Fantastic graphic novel series so far. And then for the Booktubeathon, I started this series. It's Finnegan of the Rock, part of the Lumitere Chronicles by Melina Marchetta, and I love this one. This is a fantasy, and it was amazing. So good. I love the characters and the world, and the writing is gorgeous. So this was 5 out of 5 stars, definitely. And then to continue on in the series, I read Froy of the Exiles by Melina Marchetta, and this one is huge and also amazing. So good. I didn't think it could get any better than Finnegan, but it did. This book is so good, and another 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read The Arrival by Shawn Tan, which is really good. The art in it is beautiful. I returned it to the library already, otherwise I would show you, but it's a graphic novel with no words, just pictures, and it is stunning. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Mostly because that artwork, man, it's just beautiful. Then I read Love, Rosie by Cecilia Ahern. This book is being made into a movie with Sam Claflin, I think is how you say his name. He plays Finnick in Catching Fire, and then the movie also has Lily Collins in it, and the trailer makes the movie look amazing. So I'll link it below and go check that trailer out. And so after I saw the trailer, I had to go pick up the book and read it right away. And I loved it. It's a little different style in the way that it's told through letters and emails. And it's basically the relationship of two people throughout their lives. And it's an amazing book. And I cannot wait to see the movie. I'm so stoked. So, yes. Of course, I rated the book 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read Wait for You by Jalen, which is Jennifer L. Armentrout. And this book surprised me. I haven't had good luck with new adult. I usually get pretty disappointed with them. They fall flat for me often, but this one surprised me. And I actually quite enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So for August, I've been kind of a serial reader lately, where I've picked up a book and read a few pages and then put it down and picked up something else because there's so many books I want to read and there's just not enough time. So for my August TBR, I have those books to show you that I want to finish this month. I will finish this month. And then there's a couple other ones. So let's get into it. So the first book that I think I'm going to finish today is Howls Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones, and I am loving this book. I am like 150 pages into it, and it's so good. So good. Rachel, I know you're going to be proud that I'm reading this one. Also, I'm currently reading Quinn, Tana of Sharon, which is book 3 of the Lumiere Chronicles. I did not get to this one. Well, I didn't get to it during the booktubeathon because I was still reading Froy of the Exiles, but I really want to finish this series because I love it so much. And this one I'm also 150 pages in, and so, yep, I want to finish this one this month and see how the series ends. Even though I don't want to leave the world and the writing, it's so beautiful, but yes, excited. It's really good so far. So I am also reading, and this book I've been reading for probably a little over a month. I feel really bad, and it's not that I don't like the story. I love the story, and I love the world and the characters and the writing and everything. I don't know why. It seems like books keep getting in the way of reading this one, and that is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and I'm going to finish this one this month. I know I am. I am 250 pages in, and there's not too, so I only have like 400 pages to go, and I can just do it. I gotta do it. I gotta finish this one. And then another book that I've started, but this one I am only like 10 pages in, but I still want to read this one this month, and that is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. I've just been hearing a lot of amazing things about this book, and I want to see what all the talk is about. Another book I picked up and started and got 20 pages into was The Prisoner of Night and Fog by Anne Blankman, and this one, the story just sounds so amazing. It is about the niece of Hitler, and she falls in love with a Jewish reporter, and I was kind of craving some historical fiction, and I'm so curious about this story that I really want to read it. I did a blog post on 3 books that I have to read before summer ends, and so here are those 3 books. The first one is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I've been hearing a lot about this series lately, and I'm so interested to find out what it's about. I have an idea of what it's about, but I really, really, really want to read it. It sounds so good, and it sounds right up my alley. And then another one that I've been wanting to get to all summer long, and I need to read this, is What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. I read My Life Next Door earlier this summer or spring, and I loved it. And so I really want to read this one and have another good summery read before summer is up. Then the other one that I had on that blog post is not out yet, and I'm sure you can guess. It's Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. I can't wait for this book to come out. I can't wait to hear Isla and Josh's story. Yep, very excited for this one. I'm going to read it this month. One more book that I need to read this month is City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. I don't think I started this one. Nope, I didn't. I just put a bookmark in it because I want to read it this month. I need to finish this series. City of Heavenly Fire has been out for months, and I'm sometimes a little bad about finishing my favorite series because I don't want them to end, but at the same time I need to know what happens, and I need to read these before I get majorly spoiled. So I want to read this one this month and then see where it goes from there. So that is my July wrap-up and August TBR. Let me know what your favorite book of July was, and also what you're looking forward to reading in August. And happy reading this last month of summer. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!